Hello? Sound test. Probably all okay. Oh, August 10th, 9:21. Electronics, I love it. Not. Remember all the dial-up phones? Remember the party line? It was in the neighborhood and rang once, it was so and so, rang twice, three times. A little 8-year-old guy would go, "What's going on?" Well, they knew it was me, and I had an active imagination. Which brings up the subject for tonight. And all of you that know me know that if you don't watch my video a day or two later, you're just getting it hot off the press without any fix-ups and whatever. Man, is it hot, muggy, and dry in Kansas City, Missouri. Smoke is in the air. Well, this is not a gloom and doom report. Just hang in there. Just wait for it. Oh, that's right. I don't have my notes. Everybody's wondering why I'm wearing my white t-shirts again. Well, actually, I never wore these. The last suits and fancy shoes I wore was in Morning Star Ministry. And I see Rick is still alive and everything's going good. And if I could rile him up to follow me and send me 1,000 subscribers, I would simply say this. There's one photo, a Native American cigarette pack, and a bottle of water, and something in a green glass or a white glass that... Happy birthday to her. He's a wonderful family. He was a wonderful mentor to me. Do you know why? He put up with me long enough to make sure that he's not in my area anymore. He's in Mike Bickle's area. Yeah. So as far as squeaky. About this alert tomorrow. And I'm not going to post the facts after it's over. But I have heard all sorts of rumors. Probably going to be around 1:20 Daylight Central Time. I don't know if I was you. Depending on which side you're on, I would test my devices and see if the alert actually gets to you. 50-50 divided. Half don't trust it. The other half thinks it's a backdoor computer thing, which I don't really understand. Because remember, I haven't hooked mine up. My new one. But I got all the parts. And parts are parts when you need them. So what is the message? Fear not. Prepare. Be prepared. And have a prepared mind. I'm on a certain blog, and I mentioned it in my last video. Remember, there may be questions in the future for a free prize. And I mean, if one side says, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't mention this, and the other side says the same thing, what's the difference? I don't know. Something about A man who has all knowledge doesn't tell anybody because he doesn't want to waste it on fools. Now, if that doesn't get me some emails, some comments, some likes, dislike, if this doesn't stir the pot, and nobody tells me what they want me to talk about what? I don't know. Personally, I think it's just a test. If it's not, you've been warned. Well, anyway, this is going to be short and sweet. Because who wants to hear an old man ramble on? But somebody did ask me why I'm wearing my white t-shirts now, and you can even see it still has a crease in it. I bought these years ago. I think I paid, hey, not an advertisement. You know where white shirts come from. I think I bought 20 for $12. And I just put them, I might need them someday. Well, I need them now. Because all my colored shirts, my shirts with multi designs. Anyway, weird time we live in, folks. If you're following, check in a day or two. I'm going to update and put some links in. And by the way, on that DLive channel, don't be afraid of it. It's the only way you're ever going to have me go live. And most of you don't want me alive. Bye-bye. You know too much. All right. So in the final stages of the early morning hour tomorrow, which could be the beginning of the 10 days of darkness, lockdowns, lights out, the two men in the tan suit reappear. See, these are questions you don't know because you're not watching my videos. Or you're not going over to my DLive chat. Well, anyway, birds are doing fine. I got that 30% protein. And I think before I die and go to heaven, I'm going to have a cup or two of that. Because they feathered out in 8 days. They're fully feathered. I mean, they start out like this big. I got one that's almost big enough to... Nah, I don't do that. Like I've said before, they chirp, chirp, and cheep, cheep every time they know I came home with a grass-fed beefsteak. And no, that didn't rhyme. So anyway, I'm just throwing this up, let you know I'm still alive, and if what happens tomorrow happens, check in, let me know. What was your experience? How'd you feel about it? Was it a nothing burger? Matter of fact, I celebrated tonight. I had buffalo burgers with homemade French fries and Vidalia onions. Okay. That's all I got for you now. Leave a comment, please.